Hi, I'm Michelle Diamond. I'm author of the 10-Step Guide to Creating Your Own Growth Strategy for Your Company. I wanted to just share very briefly why I decided to write this book. I have been doing growth strategy consulting and been a strategic growth advisor now for over 25 years. And quite frankly, when I started this, I didn't even know what strategy consulting was. I was a CPA. I worked in audit and accounting and the M&A work, and a colleague of mine told me about this. Once I got into this profession, I realized how important it is and how behind the scenes, so many companies, I've worked with now startups and small to middle market, as well as large companies, Fortune 1000, Fortune 50, even Fortune 10, and working with them and realized that, you know what, they hire consultants like me. They hire advisors like me to help them to solve their growth problems as well as to help them reach their growth goals and accelerate their companies, whether they're losing money, whether they're stuck or stagnant, whether they're bootstrapping and they want to get out of bootstrapping mode into a growth acceleration mode, or they're already growing and they're already on top and they understand to stay on top, they can't stay complacent. And so while I learned very complicated ways of doing this, as many consultants are trained, I worked for large firms and all of that. And at the end of the day, I'm like, well, how can I help small business owners, aspiring entrepreneurs, and even some executives who are just not in this area to really teach what growth strategy is and how to do it very simply. And so I came up with this 10-step process because I'm very big on making sure that everything is that complex complex problems are easy to implement and understand in my main practice. And so I brought it to this. And so I actually started teaching this workshop to a lot of small business owners and entrepreneurs, and they all loved it. And they were like, oh my gosh, we need to implement this right away. But they couldn't afford my services and couldn't afford these services in general. And so I figured, well, the best way for me to get this to the masses is, to write a book that anyone can pick up. I made it super easy to follow and to implement and understand. I have case studies, key pitfalls to avoid. I have things to focus on. And I write it in such a way that anybody can really follow and understand, because I really am passionate about helping companies grow. Statistics show that so many small businesses fail due to lack of funding, but quite frankly, a lot fails just due to lack of strategy. So I hope that you enjoy my book. When you do, write your testimonials on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. Definitely give me shout outs. I'd love to hear from you and to help you achieve success like so many other people and companies have. Take care and have a great one.